Hello and welcome to The Talking Voice. I'm your host, the Heavy Hero. Today we have a special guest with us. Who are you?
My name is the Big Brawler.
Happy to have you on The Talking Voice. Today we'll be discussing topics such as Borderlands, Birdemic, and we're going to be counterpointing on horror movies, with a special surprise treat at the end. Shall we?
We shall.
Alright, first off, Borderlands. A game we both enjoy, is that correct?
Oh, thoroughly. Hours upon hours of mindless entertainment.
Great game. The first one came out a while back.
I believe 2009?
I have no idea. I didn't look it up or do any kind of research like that like normal people would. But the second one, it was a great game. I lost many hours into that game. So many. You choose a class, you run around with guns. It's like a mix of a first-person shooter and like Diablo 2 style loot, where anything you kill drops a number of colored pretty things to pick up and choose from and sell the majority of.
And it also has some very fun RPG aspects of it as well.
Right, which, yeah, there's that too. Like the leveling system, I really appreciate that when you shoot someone or deal damage, like the numbers come off in little shots of 2s, 3s, 47, 83 critical hit. All that is very fun to watch. It was a well done game. And the sequel, also very good. Borderlands 2. Still playing a lot of that. A lot.
Yes.
Shall we move on to the next topic?
We shall. Let's fast travel to it, in fact.
The next one is kind of a sore topic. Birdemic. A movie that has been viewed by both of us.
Unfortunately. And a movie that's also somehow warranted a sequel.
I'm a big fan of the crappy movie. Like, I'll watch a terrible movie and laugh at it, like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style, but oh, this one hurts the soul.
Any movie with a line in it that says, "Oh my, there are dead people on the side of the road, let's go check for survivors," not nominating for an Oscar.
Oh, man.
And why do birds make World War II fighter plane dive bomb noises?
And explode on contact with a gas station.
This is one of those films, though, that if you can get a group of friends together and watch, you will have a great time just laughing at how terrible this movie is.
There's so many points. Like the first 20 minutes of the movie
is an environmental film.
Oh, it's so boring. There's nothing. The birds don't even enter the picture until like halfway through, and then like they're just there, and they're poorly animated.
Paper mache, just...
It's not even paper mache. It's like digitally done in the worst style. They look like they belong in a Super Nintendo game almost. Like Duck Hunt equivalent.
Duck Hunt was done better.
Only because of the dog.
Yeah.
That would mock you every time you failed. I would love to mock these people every time they miss. Infinite ammo guns for no reason.
But we could probably talk about how terrible this movie is for many an hour.
And the sequel. There's zombies in the sequel. From where, I don't know. And they're not even like zombie birds. They're actual zombies. Yeah, zombie people.
By the way, if I'm running, zombies are chasing me.
Right. Well, finally, we're going to discuss a topic we're both indifferent. Well, we're going to be taking the counter of our normal point of view on this argument. Will, an avid fan of the horror genre,
guilty,
will be arguing against it, while I, really against the whole idea of it, will be arguing for horror movies. Shall we begin?
We shall.
I'll let you make your first point.
Okay. First of all, like you said, I'm an avid lover of these films. But why is it when a story has not even a good premise to start with, do they feel the need to make 17 or 18 sequels? Which, after the first one, you know the exact order of how things are going to happen.
Now, to be fair, when the first time you see someone, well, the first 7 times in a movie when you see someone get chopped up by a chainsaw, it's different when they're doing it from another dimension, or in the distant future, or from the past, or from their nightmares, and are all things that can spawn off into sequels, prequels, tri-equals, things of such nature. So I can see why they would take such a concept and just explode it. And plus the whole idea of merchandising and making more money, because people who loved the first one are either going to see the second one, or they're going to hate it, but they've still spent the money to see it, or they're going to love it and buy it on Blu-ray, DVD combo, digital copy, implanted into your brain.
Leave my brain alone.
I can't help it. So,
your turn to make a point.
Right, I've got to think of a point to make. Sometimes there can be an actual good purpose behind a horror movie. Like, they can have a good story and moral values to teach us not to go alone. Never leave the group to go wander into the forest alone. And it's not so much watching them do it. You learn not to do it for yourself and for those around you, because you see the end result is someone with knives in their fingers slicing you to pieces.
But at the same time, I don't think I personally, if I was in one of these situations, would go, "Oh, I'm going to go off by myself after 7 of our friends have disappeared."
You never know. You might want to. I mean, what if you saw, like, something that you didn't understand and had to go investigate?
I would take somebody with me.
A flash of light. A glint in the moonlight. Something in the shadows lurking that you just have to know what it is without telling anyone that you've left the group.
One of the biggest problems, though, is these people have just a lack of common sense, it seems.
I really don't think I can I cannot think of anything to counter that. I just can't. I don't know what else I can say. This is hard.
Chris, I will let you be done with this topic.
We'll call it even. Now, as for... That's not true. We'll let you decide. You can decide who won. Please? So, let us enjoy our tasty treat. As said in the preview, what does bacon, sausage gravy, cheese, burger, sausage patties, and donuts have to do with each other? Why, this. They have this to do with each other. Sorry, mine sort of toppled over. Oh. So,
well, I was a snake and could dislocate my jaw for this.
Well, mine has a cream-filled Long John on the bottom layer, 2 chicken patties, a burger, some bacon, and sausage gravy.
Not to mention some hard salami.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is the same substitute a glazed donut for a Long John.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I ate some of that sugary Long John.
Well, as much fun as it is to watch us eat, I think we should probably say goodbye for this time.
Thanks for joining us on the Talking Voice.
Bye!